Hey guys, how are you doing? Hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to today's video, my channel and today's video, which is a little bit of a different one. Today I took an excursion. I'm filming this after the fact that I've been, but today I actually went into London today, got the train, and went to the Fred Perry exhibition that's at the Design Museum. I'm going to be putting this up the day after that I went because it's only on for the 10th, between the 10th and the 19th of June, which is such a short space of time. But I feel like Fred Perry is a brand that I've loved for ages, like a very long time. My brother got me into it. My brother's a big sportswear, as in a sportswear fan. He's a big tennis fan in terms of he used to play, he used to have an LTA ranking, everything like that. I've been to Wimbledon a few times. He's been to Wimbledon quite a few times, sat on centre court and stuff. My brother's also like a big, in terms of wearing Fred Perry stuff, he's big with wearing Fred Perry things, and he a bit part of the subculture, I suppose, in terms of how it's to do with music and things like that. He is really into music, and that's probably partly the tennis factor and partly that factor is why he loves Fred Perry. But that's by the by. I did want to go with him to it, but he just couldn't fit into his schedule. Having kids and stuff doesn't allow you to do that. But yeah, so I took a trip down to London, specifically really to visit the Design Museum, to go into this Fred Perry exhibition, which, as I said, is only running between the 10th and the 19th of June, which is such a short space of time. It's ridiculous. For the amount of work that they have done on this exhibition, seems quite a waste for it, because it's really well laid out, really well done. In my opinion, it looks really good. And it's not just like my thoughts going into it when I went to, my friend actually let me know about it. He wasn't available to go, but my thinking going into it, oh, it's just going to be like a few bits on like kind of a wall, not really like quite a big exhibition like it was. It had quite a lot of space and a lot of time dedicated to it. It had like TV screens in it showing things. It was like a whole exhibition dedicated to it. I don't know whether it's going to go on tour or something, but I doubt it, but it should. Definitely a waste if they're just going to get rid of it. But yeah, so that is quite annoying how short space of time it is open for. But first off, it does, when you go in there, I'm going to be putting clips in and everything, it first off talks about Fred Perry. Fred Perry, if you don't know, was a British tennis player back in the day, in the 50s, like 30s, and well, so he was born in 1909, I believe. 30s to 50s was kind of his era in terms of he won Wimbledon and stuff like that. I believe, don't quote me, it's quite a few hours after the fact that I'd been in there, went in about 10 o'clock in the morning. And it talks about his tennis career and then how the brand started of Fred Perry, which was all down to the humble sweatband that they produced, two sweatbands like that they reduced to do that. And then it moved on to the iconic Fred Perry polo shirt, which I am wearing today. I did get this one at a charity shop recently for £8, but it's still a Fred Perry. Gotta love Fred Perry. Yeah, so then it talks you through the eras of the polo shirt from the beginning. It used to have like a collaboration with Lily Whites, and they've done so many collaborations since. It goes through all that. It goes through like the subcultures and music influences that, well, not, I suppose, in terms of fashion, Fred Perry was there. Like Amy Winehouse had a collection with them and everything like that. And then it also talks about the manufacturing, like how it's done in Leicester, I believe it was, in the UK, and they still make stuff there. And it talks about the future, and then they had a big laurel wreath, and they talked about the brand and how the laurel wreath came to be, as in this bit here. But I found it very interesting. One, I do love design and brand history and stuff like that. The Design Museum is just great for that anyway. It has moved location. It used to be not on South Bank, but near Tower Bridge. like beyond Tower Bridge. If you're looking at a map of London, to the east of Tower Bridge, it is now just off High Street Kensington in Holland Park, literally just in Holland Park. My mum, because I went with my mum today because she was quite interested in going, and she loves London. She loves London. So, and then we went for like a walk in Hyde Park and stuff, even though that was so busy. She was telling me it used to be the Commonwealth something building, which used to have like kind of exhibitions of Commonwealth stuff, because she used to work near Holland Park back in the day. So yeah, that was very interesting. And in terms of the design museum, they had a lot of other stuff in there, obviously to do with design. But they also had a lot of exhibitions that did cost. The Fred Perry exhibition was free. It's on the top floor. There's no signpost to it or anything, and people were asking. We just found it because we went right to the top floor, where seemed to be the main exhibition bit of the design museum is, which isn't that big really. And then we saw the Fred Perry sign, and we went there to it. It's kind of hidden a little bit out of the way, but it's such a good exhibition. There was like no one in there when I was in there, which was probably about 10:30 in the morning, ish, about 10:30, and such a good exhibition. There's a lot if you want to learn about the history of Fred Perry himself, the brand, had lots of actual, I was going to say replicas, actual physical examples of the polo shirt and stuff like that, and like magazines from back in the 80s and stuff. So it was really good exhibition. I would urge you, if you like that kind of thing and you're in London between now and the 19th, I'm going to try and put this up on the 12th, because it went out on the 10th, as in started on Friday and going to the 19th of June. I'd urge you to go there and have a look around. It's definitely worth it. It's free. The design museum is free anyway, and the exhibition is free as well. So I'm not sponsored, not at all. I just thought it was a very good exhibition, very interesting. I posted some pictures on my Instagram as well from today. I'm filming it on the day that I went. Definitely have a look and learn more about the brand and Fred Perry himself. And yeah, so a bit of a different one for me, like reviewing a museum exhibit, but it like falls into my whole category of I love Fred Perry, one thing, and design and brands basically. But yeah, if you are not already and you'd like to take a moment to subscribe, I do like not just videos like this, but we do come shop with me's hauls, stuff like that. Definitely hit the subscribe button down below. I know this one was a little bit different for me, but definitely hit the subscribe button. The next video that's coming out is an IKEA come shop with me and haul, and then we're going to have a Bicester Village one at the end of the week, and I think there's a haul for that as well. So definitely subscribe for those. But other than that, take a moment to subscribe. As I said, follow my Instagrams down below, because you'll see the stuff that I get up to before the actual YouTube videos, because, you know, it's like knee-jerk reaction, it's live, it's there, it's ready to go. But yeah, a little bit of a different one. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.